What is up? Gear Squad, Chaingear here, bringing another video, and today it's time to talk about Rogue Company. Guys, I've been streaming literally every single day except Saturday. Had to take a day off. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, I played Phantom in Rogue Company. I did Phantom Week for my Rogue Company weeks that I do every week here on the channel. If you guys like Rogue Company, definitely go to Twitch, follow me, twitch.tv/ChaingearGaming, of course, link in the description. Guys, I love this game. I can't get enough of it. I don't know, the tacticality, is that a word? The tacticality of the game is super fun. Like, I just love having to think. It's like a chess game every single time. And you have to have players on your team that are both mechanically skilled, which isn't me all the time. Definitely gonna miss a snipe here or there or two. Sniper Morning Sundays, check that out every single Sunday. But yeah, I mean, it can be kind of rough, but you have to have that mechanical skill and that tactical skill. You have to have high game sense. You have to have the audio turned up so you can hear if someone's flanking you. Like, there's just so many different pieces to it. I think a lot of people play Rogue Company, they just jump in and they think they can just gun through the whole thing, and it's not going to work that way. Unless the team is bad, it's not going to work that way. You're going to run out, somebody's going to be behind a wall you didn't know, and they're just going to laser you. So I love this game. Lots of different components to it. The curve is going to be like super hard to get through. So I love Rogue Company. And this whole week I was playing Phantom. So I wanted to do a quick review, a quick kind of maybe first impressions more like of Phantom, and talk about why I think she is a must pick. Listen, if you're trying to create a high tier team, a ranked team for Rogue Company, Phantom is a must pick. I'm calling it now. If you don't have a Phantom on your team, it doesn't mean that you're going to lose, but I think it's going to be increasingly hard to actually win in the really high tier games. And we're gonna jump right into that. But before we jump into that, let's talk about my sponsor, my face. All right, sorry. No, seriously though, this is Chain Pog. Thank you very much. It's a new emote from a new friend of mine. I actually want to say new friend of mine. Her name's Shayna. She hooked me up with this. I mean, it is awesome. I love it. It is on Discord. It will be on Twitch very soon. So thank you so much. Shout out to Shayna. Just wanted to say this is awesome. If you guys see the little coffee down below, that's because Sunday Morning Snipes just realized that was down there. But I just wanted to call that out. Let's get back to the actual game here, guys. I want to show you guys Phantom. So Phantom is probably my favorite rogue right now. Now, I have put some time into some other rogues, but I'll be completely honest with you, I haven't put that much time in to anybody but Saint and Phantom. So I'm obviously biased. I put an absurd amount of time into Saint, and I put about 10 hours into Phantom. So I have a good amount of understanding, I think, of Phantom. Definitely could put some more time in on her. I definitely will be, but I think she's better utilized in other hands. People that are technically, just mechanically, much better than I am. And the reason being is because Phantom is S tier. Phantom is S tier. And why do I think she's S tier? Let's just look at her abilities on the right here. Nano Smoke is something that can be detrimental to your team or really good and really help your team in getting these dubs. Nano Smoke equipped a smoke grenade that reveals enemies in an area. You always have a free smoke grenade, and that smoke grenade reveals the enemy when they're in it. So if you're trying to make a push, you can throw down the Nano Smoke, you can push up, and then your enemies, or your allies will be able to see your enemies when they're trying to actually push onto the point. So they can't just run through the smoke because you can't see them and they can't see you. No. They're gonna run into the smoke, you're gonna see them, and it's gonna take them a while to get out of the smoke. So Nano Smoke is very good. Now, the rough thing is you actually have to be good at throwing grenades. So if you're throwing Nano Smoke and you throw it in the wrong spot, or you throw it and it's in between you and the enemy, that might be a little bit rough because, you know, they're not in the smoke and you're not in the smoke. So it's not really that helpful. So Nano Smoke, definitely very good. I would say it's like a medium tier in terms of how hard it is to use, but Nano Smoke is definitely pretty good. Now, I would say the perk that is kind of nutty is Grievous Wounds. Grievous Wounds, when you damage a player, it delays their health regen. Now, this doesn't matter if you use the full body sniper, the LR15, or if you use the RN L212, which is the DMR. It doesn't matter which sniper you use or which weapon you use. It doesn't even matter if you pick up somebody's SMG and you start spraying. They get Grievous Wounds, which means they will not heal as fast as they normally will. So I really love Phantom's Grievous Wounds perk, especially when you take a look at her loadout. As you guys can see, the full body, baby, this thing is fire. 80 damage to the body. Bro, I said this to my friends before. I said the best support character is Saint. The second I started playing Phantom, the best support character is Phantom. Why? Because she can body shot her enemies and she's got them basically one hit. If you body shot somebody with the full body, that means you're gonna be able to say, guys, that person's one hit. Because that means they have 20 health left. Unless the damage fall off can get you sometimes. That has happened to me if they're really far away. You can see that here. It's 70 range. You can move it up to infinite range, which I wouldn't necessarily do unless you're really slaying out there. But it's just so good. It's a 2-tap no matter what. The fire rate isn't as bad as it seems. It's at 0.87, but you really can get the shot off and you know, get ready for the next one. You technically have 6 shots in the mag, start off with 4. So it's definitely something you can make work. I love this weapon, guys. It is so good. But if you're not that good as a sniper, then you can use the DMR. Now the DMR still does a ridiculous amount of damage. It's a 4-tap no matter what, 4-tap to the body. So as you guys can see, with 28 body damage, everyone only has 100 health, unless again, they have the armor. I don't know what the headshot is, and we're gonna check that out in the firing range, but with the body damage with 28, again, it is a clean 4-tap. If you can pace your shots, unlike me, sometimes I'm just spamming, but if you can pace your shots, it's really, really good. And again, guys, grievous wounds. If you get that body shot, that player's just gonna be sitting there trying not to die for like a minute. So you can run up and use your P12, or your allies can run up with their SMGs and just clear it out. So I'm telling you, Phantom, very, very strong. Again, whether you're using the DMR or whether you're using the sniper, both weapons are very, very good. You're definitely going to want to go for tier 1 or tier 2. I think tier 2 is where it really shines. The recoil is a little crazy on this gun sometimes, so getting the reduced recoil is nice. Of course, the nullified damage fall off is good. It is good, especially for this weapon, because you can get those clean 4-taps, maybe a 3-tap, I'm assuming, with this weapon. So definitely don't sleep on either of these. They're very, very good. And I would probably go for tier 2 on the sniper as well, with the increased scope speed all over the place and reduced recoil. I'm telling you, the full body, it's fire. Now one weapon that I have a problem with is the P12. The P12 is rough. With only 7 shots and 25 to the body, it is rough. If you get a 4-tap, you can get a nice 4-tap. The issue is that this gun rounds up the damage. So it's actually more like 24 body damage. I'll show you this. It's painful. It's painful. It's 24 body damage. It's like 24.5 or something. So they round it up to 25, but it's not 25, which means it's not a 4-tap, which means it's a 5-tap unless you hit the head. And you only have 7 bullets, which means if you miss twice, you're beat. So it's really, really difficult. I actually, the frustrating thing is with the P12, I actually feel like I have to upgrade it to tier 2. Now it only costs 4,000 to do that, but so you can do that first game, but it's frustrating that you have to actually pour so much money into this gun to actually make it good. Now with tier 1, with the increased hip fire accuracy and the reduced reticle bloom, it actually is pretty good, even with hip fire. And I actually hip fire it pretty consistently once I get to tier 2. So it's definitely something that's pretty good, and I recommend it, actually upgrading it. But what's even better is if you can get a first kill, or your ally can get a first kill with the DMR or the sniper, and then pick up whatever weapon they have. As long as it's not the P12, you're good. Executioner, fire. Executioner is great. You pick up one of those little SMGs if it's like the first round, for example, or if it's after pistol round, pick up one of the full SMGs that they have. Not one of the little mini machine pistols. I'm talking about one of those, you know, big beefy SMGs that shoot people across the map. So this is really, really good, especially if you get the full body and you swap out the P12 for like a real SMG primary. I mean, you've got the gamut covered. So I love Phantom. Really good loadout. Throwing axe, gonna ignore that for now. The grenade, definitely recommend it, especially with the explosion radius. I'm not that great at quarterbacking those nades, but if I get a body shot on somebody and I throw this nade and I let it cook, they're not gonna heal because of grievous wounds, and then that grenade is going to kill them. So pretty good. I don't use the sticky sensor too much. I probably should use it more, but I was so worried about actually getting the kills. So I probably should use the sticky sensor more. I think in later games I'll probably try it more, but I honestly probably should have done more with it. I think the grenade, being able to claim it down after you get the kill on the headshot, This is a one-shot headshot, by the way. If you get the one-shot headshot, which I did plenty of times, you're going to want to clean it up with a grenade. So definitely something you want to look into as well. Now let's dive into the perks. That's what makes this weapon, excuse me, that's what makes Phantom so deadly. She's got 2 incredible perks. We're going to ignore these perks. They're good. I think Stalker's good. You definitely want to remove that aim down sight, movement speed penalty, because if you're sniping, you want to be able to move in and out of cover without unscoping. So that's pretty nice. Nimble hands, that's nice if you get the body swap to the the P12, get a couple shots in. So nimble hands, definitely good. But the 2 I want to go for is life drain. Let's start with that. If you actually get the headshot, but you got shot a couple times, you're just going to heal right back up if you get the down. If somebody else pops back up, get the headshot again, you've got your health coming back. So life drain, it allows you to keep sustaining that fire, right? If you've got 6 shots on your full body, or even 4, and you're able to get it down, get another down, but there are people who are shooting at you the whole time, when you get it down, you're getting that life back. So you're resetting the entire encounter without having to get behind cover and wait and sit there, especially if you're in a sniper battle. If you're in a sniper battle, Phantom hits you, you hit Phantom, you might as well go for that next shot. It's dangerous, but if you get it, you don't have to worry about grievous wounds because you'll heal because of life drain. So life drain, I'm telling you, man, it's on an A, I wouldn't say it's an S tier perk, but it's probably an A tier perk. Life drain, definitely good. I would say it's an A tier perk, B+ at minimum. But I'd say it's an A tier perk. But an S tier perk, and I mentioned this before, is tracker rounds. Tracker rounds, so good. If you get a snipe off on an enemy and I say, hey, I bodied that enemy, then my teammates know that was 80 damage to that enemy, and they know exactly where that enemy is because of the tracker rounds. Now, there are a fair amount of enemies that allow you, they have perks that basically make sure they can't be seen, even if you get the tracking round hits on them. That kind of sucks. That's rough. But I still recommend tracker rounds. It's the first perk I buy. I always go for the full body, and then with the full body, at least level 1. Sometimes I'll upgrade the P12 if I feel like I need to, but then I always go for tracker rounds. Sometimes I go for the grenade if I'm really doing well and I'm getting the downs, but I'm telling you, man, tracker rounds is where to go. So I absolutely love Phantom. She doesn't really have any skins right now. She doesn't have any skins right now, unfortunately. There has been one that's been kind of teased a little bit. It's not even been teased. It's basically been shown. Yeah, I'm excited for it to come out. You guys will see it when it comes out. I'm pretty hyped for it though. But let's just real quickly go into a shooting range. And I just want to show you the lethality of Phantom. And I'm telling you, if you're good mechanically, you want to pick up Phantom. I was telling some of my teammates recently, I said, look, I love Phantom, but I can't wait till Phantom's in your hands. Because when Phantom's in your hands, you're going to get those headshots. You're not going to miss the bodies. And I mean, she just is super deadly. So having her in your loadout is crazy. I'm telling you, S tier character. Her sniper is unmatched. Nobody can rival her sniper. It's a one hit. If someone has perfect accuracy, it doesn't matter if you have perfect accuracy with Phantom, because Phantom will always one hit you, right? Now, obviously nobody in the world has perfect accuracy, but the fact they can one hit or 2-shot every time, it's just too good. It's just too good to pass up. So let me show you guys. I just bought the sniper, level 1. I'm not messing with anything. And that's all I'm gonna buy. I gotta show you guys this. I'm looking at Saint right here. Boom, that's the headshot done, 140. It doesn't matter if they have armor or not. Armor only gives you 25 points, which means if you get the headshot, boom, 140, that's it. Now you can obviously do some slide scopes in here. So you can say, okay, I see Phantom. They don't know. I'm scoping in, sliding. Oh, there it is, right? Or you can go ahead and put the reticle on. You see the little reticle, the little white dot? Let me see. You guys see the white dot? You guys go ahead and line that up already with glitch. Look at this. Headshot done. So you can kind of pre-aim here, and then, oh, I didn't mean to actually shoot. You guys can kind of pre-aim, and then the load, oh, you guys saw that. The reloading is kind of slow. The reloading is kind of slow, but you have 4 one-hit kill possibilities. Yes, you can completely take out a team. Now, I do think, I'll be honest with you, I think Phantom needs a nerf. This weapon is way too strong. In the right hands, this thing is just nasty. You guys have seen, that's a headshot. Oh, and by the way, if I go all the way back here, I look at Ronin and I get a headshot, 140. It doesn't matter. It's still 140. Let me show you. You see that glitch all the way back there? Oh, I missed. That didn't look like a miss. It was though. How am I missing? Oh my God, and now I have to reload. But you got, oh, there it is, 105, and that was that's a huge range. Down here with the trench, still getting 140s. It's crazy, but you can nullify the anyway, I'm sorry guys. My point is 4 shots is a lot. I would be okay with 3 and then upgrades to 6. I'd be okay with 3 upgrades to 5. I think 4 is a little bit too many. Full wipe, full team wipe potential, I think is a little too much. I think 3 or even 2 would be pretty good. I don't like this pistol. I think if they upgraded the pistol, that would be a little bit more even. So let me show you this other thing that I was talking about, right? If you get the body shot, that's 80. 1 shot, look at this, look at this, look at this, ready? 1 shot, swap, done. That's it. Here we go, body shot, swap. Oh, I missed. That's crazy. She is so unbelievably good. And with grievous wounds, it takes them so long to heal. Watch this. Actually, I can't even show you what it's like without it. If I shoot him, look at how long it takes him to regen his health. It takes a long time. He still hasn't regen his health. Still hasn't. There it is. So like, it takes quite a while to actually start regenerating health. That's basically everything I wanted to show you guys though. I mean, I can show you guys this too, the smoke here. The smoke is extra good. Oh, I don't actually know if it works on the bots. Maybe I actually missed it. Oh, I don't think it works on the bots, but usually when you throw it, when you go ahead and you throw a smoke, they'll appear right in that smoke and you can go ahead and start killing them. Basically what it looks like, I can show you guys what it looks like with the tracker rounds. It's basically, let me get my smoke back up here. It's basically this. So I got the smoke. It's basically that. That's what it looks like every single time. So anyway, guys, I'm telling you, S tier. Ooh, where is he? There he is. S tier, I'm telling you, you gotta have a Phantom on your team. You gotta have a Phantom on your team. Like there's no doubt about it. You've gotta have one. I think she's S tier. So that's basically my review on Phantom. You gotta get her on your team. If it's not you, it's gotta be somebody else. If somebody's like, yo, I'm a Slayer on this game. Okay, great. If you're a Slayer on this game, we need you to play, somebody needs to play Phantom. Because at any range, she's basically deadly with that sniper. So it's a must pick. Next week, guys, if you're interested, I will be streaming. It's going to be Scorch Week. So definitely follow twitch.tv/ChaingearGaming. We're going to be reviewing Scorch. We're going to get at least 10 hours with her, which is going to be pretty crazy because I remember she was one of the first heroes that I bought, one of the first rogues that I bought. And she's exciting. She definitely has some interesting abilities with the immune to fire with fireproof, overheat, which basically allows her to do additional damage. So she's a gunner. She's definitely a duelist. I'm interested because she also has some perks around her being able to punch faster, basically, which is a little weird. We'll talk about that for sure. So I don't really know if I'm going to use it much, but we're going to test it out. We're going to test it out for sure. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Like it if you like it. But if you don't like it, let me know why in the description, in the comments down below. And if you did like it, of course, let me know as well. If you guys are playing Real Company and you love it, let me know what you love. Who are you playing as? Darth, are you excited for Phantom? Anybody else? Guys, thank you so much. I'll see you online. And of course, okay, see you in the next one. Peace.